Do we need to...
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable.
Whoops.
Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
We can handle the mages. There's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you? The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. In ordinary places where the veil is weak, magic is much more likely to attract demons. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
You have a low opinion of your fellow mages.
It's not so much an opinion as grasping the obvious. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
Damn, dude. I agree with her on that. I mean, that's obvious. But what about, let's see what she says to this.
The Dalish get along just fine without Templars or Circle Towers.
As I understand it, the elves limit their risk by refusing to have more than 3 mages in a clan. Tell me, what becomes of the Dalish youngster who is not appointed first or second?
If a clan can't raise the mage, they're sent to another that's in need of a first or second.
And if there are no clans in need of a new apprentice? For those who value survival, sentimentality is not an option. Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
I like the idea of mages being free, but I also like the idea of mages being free, but there always being Templars there to make sure things are protected when they go wrong. I feel like we should say 6 just to appease her, though, because obviously that's what she wants. Dark Max is not free, then? Well, to be fair, I mean, Templars are to mages how police are to the general population. Where it's like, police will absolutely go after you if they feel you're a criminal. Templars should absolutely go after mages if they feel they're in a you know, becoming an apostate kind of thing. So it's like, I mean, it's like the mages should exist and be free, but at the same time, there should be somebody there ready for when things inevitably go wrong, because we know they will go wrong. So it's, I don't know, man. Because I like the idea of like good mages that know what they're doing. There's no reason they should be in a circle, right? Regulated? I don't know, man. This is like an actual interesting thing to think about. Let's see what she says about 3.
Mages shouldn't be kept out of the Chantry. Who knows the dangers of magic better than a mage?
A curious idea. Such twists and turns your mind takes. It's something to consider, my dear.
Interesting. Okay. So that's an interesting idea. So basically, not being restricted, but being watched. So it's like you're not a prisoner, but you're always on probation. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing under the right context.
Mages. Lovely.
They should have this breach sealed soon enough.
Ages.
I suppose
Lovely.
their gold spends as well as anyone else's.
Yeah, before we do the next quest, let's talk to everybody. Oh, in your heart shall burn. Wait. This is the quest people were talking about earlier. So, do I need to make sure things are done before I do this quest? This is the last quest from Haven. I'm 99% sure I've done all the quests in Haven. The only thing we have here is this, and that is to pick up the random items that are in the thing. So, we should be good, right?
Happy giving up your whole life for the Maker.
Right?
I mean, look at the Chantry.
We're going to talk to all the companions first, of course. Okay, just talk to everybody and we should be fine. Great. Okay.
Tell Mother
Cool. Thank you, chat. Staff of Stasis. Yo. Cool. All right, man. Oh my God. So much gold. Okay, let's... Oh, Griffin robes, too. Cooldown amulet. That's pretty cool. Keep that stuff for now. Do I want to use these sigils? Like, these sigils seem like they're okay, but none of them strike me as really good. I'll make my own pommels. Oh. Save them? Okay. I really need to get that bank, dude. Need to get that bank.
And you've heard nothing
Magic
of this
exists
elder
to
one.
serve man and never to rule over him.
Sakib says, magic is not a thing IRL, so it's difficult to think how we would have dealt with it if mages were actual things. Yeah, I mean, that's why the whole thing is speculation. And honestly, one of the reasons I think it's interesting to think about. Like, for instance, like, the part that really kind of throws a wrench in everything is mages should be free, but a big part of this world is in the last game, a single mage basically decided that he was going to go rogue and literally killed hundreds and hundreds of people and, like, destroyed part of a city. So it's completely understandable that a lot of people are like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't just let people that can do that do whatever they want. You know, like there's a lot of interesting things to that. I know, god dang Anders. So it's not an easy. There's no black or white here.
That Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
Yeah.
Every time I think I understand magic, the rules change.
I know, right? If I were a mage, I'd just throw fire at people. That's honest. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it. What's going on?
All right, we're fully caught up with
See you
him.
later, Bull.
Awesome.
See ya.
Hey guys, do me a huge solid. And I know, and this is more to the regulars than anyone else. There's a lot of times when we'll talk about things like everything we just talked about, especially as we play more games that have all these kind of things in them. Do me a big personal solid. With these types of things, with these types of conversations, it is so easy to make them political or bring them into current events or mention current events. And just do me a solid. And whenever I'm trying to keep it in context, especially by design, do me a solid and try to do the same. Because we can have very interesting, meaningful conversations about this stuff while keeping it in the context of the games that we're playing. Big point of this channel is being a place where people can come to escape that kind of stuff. Because frankly, anywhere you go on the internet, that stuff is in your face. So like when we're talking about this here, you don't need to be like, yeah, magic is just like blah blahs and guns and politics and we should stop guns. And like, no, that's not, we're talking about throwing fireballs, man, in a magic game. That's what we're talking about. So, you know, it's just, and don't get me wrong, it's natural and easy to want to equate things that you don't know or things that don't exist to things that you know. I get it. That's why I'm asking you to take that next step and just, you know, be cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. And I know mistakes are going to happen. I make that mistake all the time. It happens, but you know, I want to say it so it's said kind of thing. Yeah, I appreciate it.
There was never going to be an easy answer to the Mage dilemma. What you did for the Mages took courage. You gave them a chance. Everyone deserves one. I have to ask, what was I like in that dark future you saw?
You fought with honor and died a hero. You did the Wardens proud.
Then I was worth something in the end. Thank you.
Blackwell's a
Nothing right
total
now.
bro, man.
Perhaps in a bit.
I love his character.
Inquisitor?
He like represents everything you wanted
Nothing
the
right
Grey
now.
Wardens to be in
Perhaps
Origins.
in a bit.
He like personifies the Origin Grey Wardens, which is kind of cool. Really like that. Blackwall is so pleasantly complicated. I like that too.
When there was no sky maker, you were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth.
What is this?
When there was nothing.
Oh, she's gonna be pissed.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Oh, I love it. Oh no, Lena Marie. To be fair, I didn't even see what you said. That wasn't angled at you. Don't worry about
It
it.
never ends. Evidently.
Is there an issue with the mages? Can I help?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I?
You do.
I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
I gotta be careful though. Is it possible that I can ruin the Solus romance if I keep just randomly flirting with every single thing that has two legs? I probably can, can't I? I need to be a little careful with that.
The mages are ready to approach the breach. I pray this will be.
Oh, she's male only. Oh, is she? Okay.
I know you're worried about having the mages here. Give them a chance to prove themselves.
Why stop at two legs? Okay, slow down there, big guy. Slow down.
I cannot ignore the risks. I will not endanger the alliance you've created. We need their help. Any precautions taken will be to ensure the safety of our people and the mages themselves. Nothing more.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Another time then.
So we need to talk to Solus. He's probably going to be pretty happy. Beric. Dorian. We haven't even talked to Dorian yet. We talked to Vivian. And we got to talk to our girl, Tola. Mommy Tola. We already sold. Talk to Beric. We talked to Iron Bull. Iron Bull's good.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
The Inquisition has the numbers to track down all this lyrium and destroy it.
I hope so. I don't want to think about what happens if it starts a plague. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom.
All the voice acting in this game is so
You just won a big
good.
victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to
I
celebrate?
said that like 20 times, and I'm going to continue saying it because I keep just getting these like glimpses of. It's all good. There's no bad voice acting. It's just all good, and some of it's really good.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
A word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Oh, let's double check. Hold on.
Need something?
Cool. Great.
Carry on.
Thank you.
What do you think that elf Sarah thinks of all this? Elves know things about old magic, right?
You think entirely too much.
I can't help it. I've got eyes, don't I?
I suggest you use them elsewhere. Besides, she's not one of the magic elves. She's one of the normal dirty ones.
Not too dirty.
Ah,
What? Oh my lord.
Well, that's mages all over. So many robes, I bet all of Ferelden lost their curtains. I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
Quick reminder that this is Ishtola from Final Fantasy XIV.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Go on. God, those songs are beautiful. Where do all these pots come from? Have they always been here? What's up, dude?
So we have gained the mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel? Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
No, I didn't do the cutscene FPS fix because I heard that there are chances that it can speed you past dialogue in certain situations, and I don't want to miss any dialogue. I'd rather just deal with the 30 FPS and not risk missing something potentially important.
Dorian was sure. Impossible as it seems.
What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witnessed.
I'm surprised you're not more interested in your own future.
I know enough. If that future happened, then I, and Cassandra, Cullen and the rest, failed to stop this Elder One. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront. How can I help?
We'll talk later.
Yeah, we got a Solus disapproves there. Reload.
Well out there.
Ah, my save scummery did very well there. Nice. Excuse me. Achoo! Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Solus? I can't move. Are you pondering your orb that is your head? Oh, I literally cannot do anything. Oh, there we go.
Good afternoon.
What?
We'll talk
Wait, it
later.
skipped the whole thing. Uh-oh.
So we have gained the mages.
There we go, okay.
Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced
Oh,
time
man.
travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
If I say Dorian is certain, he doesn't like that.
You think Alexius
There we
made
go.
an illusion of his own life going down in flames?
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witness.
Hey, Lost Sherpa, thanks for the 11, bud.
Most people have trouble wrapping their heads around the idea.
I'm not most people.
I appreciate you talking with me about it, and not being most people.
If you wish me to speak of Elysian fashion, I may be at a loss. Magical surprises I can handle.
Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
Oh, I'm glad we reloaded. That
This
was
elder
2
woman,
things we missed in a
You
row.
have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Okay.